everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It is I, the conservative coin collector, and I've been spending quite a bit of time at my local coin shop. And after talking, I figured out how coin shop owners make their money, especially when it comes to silver, because that's what I buy. I'm sure gold is the same way, but I can't afford gold. I can only afford silver. Let's say you wanted to buy these nickels. They're all, well, like a lot of these nickels, the only nickels that are silver are the war nickels. But for this demonstration, let's say these nickels were silver. I have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85 cents, right? That's about 17, well, silver nickels. And coin dealers are at 55 times face for when it comes to selling you these coins, and that will be about 275 times 17 nickels. It's about $46.75 if these were silver and you wanted to buy them all. That is pretty much the gist on how coin collectors, well, numismatists who own coin shops make their money. And that's if they're selling at or below melt value. A lot of numismatist coin shop owners, I guess it depends on how honest they are, how much of a profit they're trying to get off of it. But if it's regular junk silver, they're probably going to sell it to it at melt value, if not below melt value, if they're really trying to get rid of it. So this $half, it's not 90% silver, it's a 1967, so they're about 30 or 40%. But let's do the same math again here. We got about 50 cents times 55, $27.50 I would sell this at if I wanted to make money off of it. Let's do the same math trick on the dimes. I have to count my dimes, and that's most of what I have are dimes. I have 75 silver dimes here. So if we do the same trick here, 10 cents times 55 times face, it's about $5.55 times like 74 or 5 dimes times 75. You could buy these dimes for $412.50. What about the quarters that I have? I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 9 quarters. And if we do the same trick, and I'm doing 55 times face because that's what dealers are selling them at now. I've seen 65 times face, 60 times face, but we're just, for all intents and purposes, doing 55 times face. So 25 cents times 55 equals about $13.75 or $14 a quarter times 9. It's $123.75, or $124 if they're cash only, and they you want to make it simple. Or to make it $124, a silver dealer may throw a dime in there to sweeten the pot. You know, coin dealers are flexible when it comes to pricing, especially if you have a good relationship with a good coin shop owner. Let's say that you spend $124.26 to go up to maybe 30 cents, or to go up a couple of cents, they'll throw something in there to sweeten the pot. And it's a very simplified version of how they make their money. Assuming they are selling the coins at melt value or at face value, time 55 times face, and assuming they're not ripping you off, which, yeah, not all silver and gold dealers you'll find are honest. I mean, not all of them will also want to rip you off as well, but I lucked out with finding a very good silver dealer who he loves the coins, wants to make a little extra money off of it, and it's the American dream. Perhaps some of the most expensive coins outside of silver rounds you'll find at a coin shop or Morgan and Peace dollars. So if we do the same math, 1 times 25 is 25. This would be about $100. And there could be a premium if they're in a PCGS case. There's also a premium on rounds. I don't know if these are all rounds. I don't think they are. They are. And rounds are 1 troy ounce. And I guess you could say they are sold at melt value at 1 troy ounce. Silver is at $76.89 an ounce, and I have 10 troy ounces. Now, doing the math, you'll assume that this is a lot of money. And you're 100% correct. I could sell this for $768.30, which would be a decent chunk of change. But with the price of silver always changing, it's not always going to be $768.30. When silver skyrocketed to $120 an ounce a few months back, it would have been $1,200 in silver. And then it dipped down below 70, now it's at 76. And will we ever see $100, $200 price of silver? That's TBD. A little side note, have you ever noticed how dimes and quarters, and you can see them on the dollar coin here, but do you notice how they have ridges? Heck, dimes and quarters have ridges even in modern day dates without silver. The reason they do have ridges is because people back in the day would trim off a very, very small section or a very small sliver of a quarter or a dime or whatever coin had silver in it, and they would trim off a very small silver of like 50 of them, and they would have enough money or enough material rather, to melt it down and sell the silver for profit. And the government put ridges on coins to stop that from happening. There is no need to have ridges on modern dimes or quarters, being they have no silver in them. But my guess is it's just a design choice because people are used to it. I'm a conservative coin collector. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share with the bell icon. Until next time, I'm signing off. So long, everybody.